me turn this around 1 second.
All right, so, yeah, can you call Paul? All right, thank you so much.
Here we go.
Well, hive number 2 today, everybody. Yes, of course, it's me, Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. It's us again.
Wrong person. Wait. Is this Paul?
Yeah. We're back.
Oh, that's the neighbor. That's where we did bees the other day.
That's right. So if you look at danger bees, we were just 2 doors down.
Dogs up so they don't get bit by the bees.
Yeah, we need to get the dogs in. We were 2 doors up from here with the bees in the water meter that attacked the guy, the water meter reader. This is Miriam. It's the middle of the night for her, everyone. Now, she works for the marshal up in Tombstone. It's a good friend of mine, and she
and they're active.
is calling the neighbor to get the dogs in. So anyway, it's the middle of the night for Miriam. But you're on accident calls all the time, you said.
The only time I get photographed and filmed is normally on accidents or...
Right, and you're actually covered in blood. God, or bees.
I don't want to get bit by bees,
No,
that's for sure.
No, you were on a call like a year ago, you said?
Yeah, we were on a call about a year ago when a gentleman got stung over 200 times.
Up in Huachuca City. The guy got stung over 200 times. But you said that he was totally unresponsive.
Yeah, whenever I got on scene, he was down on the ground. He was
dead. Well, he should have been.
Yeah, they thought he was dead. He
but you said he'd been there for hours.
He'd been there about an hour or 2 hours. Yeah.
God Almighty, what a incredible!
He said he just realized instinct of just stop moving.
Wow, unbelievable! But he lived.
He lived.
Good God! Did you get stung up?
No, I had a bee follow me, so I jumped inside the back of the rig and was like, "No, this ain't happening."
The hell with that!
Yeah.
Well, you're not allergic, are you? Let's not find out.
I don't know. I don't want to find out.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Oh my God, these things are so horrible. Oh God, I don't think there's an EMT or sheriff's deputy or marshal or police officer in this county that has not been on a bee call yet. I mean, it's just horrific. And everybody hates the damn things, of course.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. So usually when Miriam gets home, it's like middle of the night or early in the morning.
Early.
And so the bees aren't out when she gets home. She goes in. Well, then you came out a couple days ago, and it's like, oh shit. And so
that was my exact response. Ah, shit.
Oh shit. And so you went back to work, and Jim's a marshal up in Tombstone, of course, and he was like, "Hey, you gotta."
I haven't told the marshal.
Oh, you haven't even told him?
No.
Oh God, that's funny. Oh my God.
No, I was just like, hey, Killer Bee Guy.
Yeah, he'd been on every other house on the street. Why not mine? Anyway, good grief. Did we ever find out where the other hive was at the? Okay.
No, I don't know.
They're just everywhere. It's so stupid. It's really ridiculous.
Actually, I think it was like that house over there or something.
Well, she did have them in front. That was the water meter box that we did the other day where the guy actually got stung up, the water meter reader.
Yeah, so they didn't travel that far.
You know, they chased that truck for 10 miles.
No.
After a bad removal. It's really horrific. So, all right. Well, guys, we're going to get suited up. We'll chase you in before they do.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
You can actually, you want to go back to bed, you can. I mean,
I'm good.
All right. Well, watch out a window, because whatever we get out of there, we will show you.
Yeah, or you can watch us online too. We're live streaming.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube and TikTok. We're gonna pull down the soffit first, the brown part, because I think that's where they are, just from where they're going in up there. If they were in here, I don't know. We're gonna find out. We don't, like we said the other day on the phone, we don't really need to tear the living hell out of the house. I don't think. He said with confidence.
I don't know. I just know they're up on that beam on that.
Yeah, on that beam. They're also right up at the front.
West side of it.
Up at the front. Yeah, on our side of it. Up at the front of the beam. Good Lord.
Yeah, they're coming out.
Yeah, they are. So they got the dogs in. We got northern neighbors really close. Oh, yeah, grab the kitty. And, all right. And now if you hear what sounds like a little girl screaming, okay, it's all of us.
It's Reed.
Okay, well, watch out the window and whatnot. Get the kitty.
Okay.
And then,
Hi, Godfather. Hi, Dr. Feelgood. Thanks for joining, everybody. We're in Sierra Vista again.
Dr. Feelgood's with us?
Yes.
Nice.
Dr. Feelgood?
Dr.
He's
Feelgood.
the one you want to call.
Is that Carol?
I'll be calling you in 2 minutes.
Well, first it'll be I'm feeling really bad. Then we call Dr. Feelgoods.
Right. And then we call the Godfather because he's on here too.
Oh my God, we got the whole. It's a family reunion for crying out loud. The Godfather. So we got these fucking bees. I want to tell you about. I got this Dr. Feelgood's gonna help us with these fucking bees. Anyway.
Hi, Slick.
Oh, Slick is here too.
Yeah, hi, Miss Kitty. Good morning,
Miss
everybody.
Kitty, Slick,
Dr. Oh my
Feelgood,
God, get the Barbie. We're gonna put the bee back in barbecue. Every fucking family reunion around here. Okay, you bunch of goofballs.
Oh, what happened at the last house the other day? You can watch on YouTube. It's called Danger Birds.
Yeah,
Danger
she
Bees.
kind of a little typo there. It's supposed to be B-E-E-S. It's B-E-R-S. Brrr. She was in a birds. Okay, we've lost our fucking mind.
Well, there were bees in a water box next door the other day, and now this woman next door has bees in the soffit outside her house here.
Yeah, and she's did you find the kitty? No. Ah! She's really nice, a nice kitty, and really. Well, okay, she needs to go in then.
Yeah, I was just petting her at the house when we rolled up.
A few minutes to get
If
set up
she's
anyway.
sweet, she needs to go in.
She needs to go in.
If it's a shitty cat, forget it.
Nasty ass cat, she can stay out.
Well, the nasty ass cat will run away.
yeah, that's
The
true.
nice kitty will be.
That's true. Right.
Yeah, and then we'll come up and go.
They're vulnerable.
Prrr. Was that you?
I think she might be in the truck.
I think the kitties might be in the truck.
In your truck, Reed? That'd be funny. That should be safe in
You
there.
see her?
Thought I heard it.
Would she hop in a truck?
We're looking for the owner's cat before we get started.
No, I thought I heard her in the back. Might have just been the wind.
Miss Kitty said she's a nice kitty.
Miss Kitty's a nice kitty. Miss Kitty from Tombstone. Is that right, Miss Kitty? I mean, there's more than one. There's a store next to ours in Tombstone because we have a store in Tombstone and in Bisbee. And it's called Miss Kitty's. So anyway, hi everyone.
Yeah, who's with us on YouTube today?
Yeah, who is with us on YouTube, by the way? You gonna watch us live, Miriam? I deal with car accidents and crazy people all day.
It's not.
How are they? Yeah, no.
Little way, the last house we did today, there were bees in the soffit there as well.
Yeah.
And we took care of that and live streamed that as well. You
They
can check
love
that out.
soffits and they love getting under sheds.
Yeah,
So
hello in Germany. Hello in Sacramento.
So if you got soffits in your house,
Oh, good. That's always
make sure the correct cracks are caulked up. Make sure those bird holes have thin screens over them.
Yeah, you guys can still watch us on YouTube too. And we're live streaming and it will stay on YouTube after. Just go to the live tab.
Yeah. Oh shit. Hey Reed, my zipper's malfunctioning.
Uh-oh.
We have a wardrobe malfunction. Oh yes, it is truly malfunctioning.
Oh yeah. And Hosh already got stung in the neck today after we
He
did the
got stung in
job.
the neck in the bathroom at Home Depot. That's how dangerous that place is. It was on his suit.
I had to be in my suit from our last job. And I was,
Miriam is like, what the
they
fuck?
always come for me when I'm at a urinal. It frequently happens.
When you're vulnerable.
There just trying
I'm
to
just not
relieve
touching that
myself.
one. Thank you for
And,
the offering, but I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to let our viewers
And all of a sudden I feel I'm crawling up my back.
up your what? That's
up
not your
my
back.
The killer bees.
Stop it, Miriam's like, oh please, you guys, you're crazy. You're killing
Anyway,
me.
yeah, there I am taking a piss, and all of a sudden.
Okay, TMI. Let's just. So there I am.
Tell us
Yeah.
more, actually.
What's that?
No, tell us more.
I've learned when I
for yourself.
when I get stung, I've learned not to. Whoa!
Calm the fuck down.
You just take your shot and keep cool.
Yeah.
It sounds like what happened to Orlando Jones in Evolution.
I have not seen that movie.
I don't know if I saw it either.
What the? Oh, someone said that.
Yeah, someone's saying that.
Westward is quoting.
Yeah.
All right, there. You are back in the saddle.
Yes.
Wardrobe
right.
malfunctions.
Here we
I think
go.
we're in for a big one here.
Yeah.
In that soffit, I really do.
It's reminiscent of this honey's nuts.
Yes, that's right. That is correct.
Reminiscent.
Well, once you guys
Big
are
metal-
fully suited,
big
I'll
metal
hand you the
soffit.
cameras and I'll.
All right, you want to have? Well, you can hand that to Hosh. He's semi-suited.
Semi-suited.
Semi-suited. He's suited.
I got our gloves
He's
over
suited
there.
for the job.
I got,
Well suited.
I got our
suited.
gloves over there by the.
Okay, so we're gonna tape up. We're gonna
By the
put our Gorilla Tape on. We do not want to get stung. Did you want to tape up your ankle?
Yeah, it's a little windy here, and I'll tell you what's going on is our microphones are just shit. After going through last bee season, our mics are just shit. So this is what we got, and we'll do the best we can with it. We're in the market for some new mics. Ideally like a Bluetooth situation. So if any of y'all know of any that work really well under duress, do let us know.
My knee is the word I can hardly stand.
So for those of you who,
Look at this. Look at this. She's making me do this. Peel the grapes.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm making you. My boss duct tape my legs. That's such a weird thing, isn't it? Can you duct tape my? Can you duct tape me,
It's
please?
usually your wrist.
Usually I'm asking. Please don't do that. I don't like it.
So if you're new
I
to our
don't
channel,
like it. That's why it's a requirement.
if you're new to our channel, we are killer bee exterminators. What are killer bees? Killer bees are Africanized honeybees. They were first crossbred in a Brazilian laboratory in 1957. They escaped, took over South America, took over Central America. They hit the U.S. in the early 90s. By 1998, 100% of the feral unmanaged hives in the state of Arizona were deemed Africanized, aka killer bees. Killer bees are like they're honeybees, right? They make twice as much honey, and they're disease resistant, they're cold resistant, heat resistant,
And a pain in the ass.
and a huge pain in the ass. The bottom line is that they are hyper defensive of their hives. Now, out in the wild, you'd say, hey, no big deal, leave them alone. But this is somebody's house, so they're intruders. They're on somebody else's property. So we exterminate. We do not relocate. To relocate these honeybees would be like moving an active landmine from one piece of property to another piece of property. There is no place. Yeah, they're over there by our stuff. To relocate these bees would be like relocating an active landmine. Yep, we got a flashlight over there too.
You've got the drill?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I tell you right now.
I'll take that for you if you'd like.
Holy shit.
Thanks for setting us up, Hosh.
All right.
Let's go get them.
Jesus,
Killer
look at
bees
these all fucking
Could possibly
up for
be
it
in
now.
Wisconsin. Yes, they are in all lower 48s.
We had a big stinging incident in Chicago. I just got an email from somebody. Did you know that, Hosh? No. Yeah, a guy mowing a lawn, or a landscaping crew actually mowing a lawn in Chicago. And not that long ago, and they were out doing some, of course, Here, did you get it?
I got it. Thank you.
All right. I'm so damned important. People call in the middle of the day, middle of the night.
The marshal's here because we're working for her right now.
Yeah, this is her
Well,
house.
she lives here. So Tombstone Marshall, I don't know, she's on the night shift, so this is her nighttime right now, so she's going to watch though. So Miriam, if you're watching already, yay, we're going to tie into it now. So come on along, everyone. Here we go. I mean, it's the 6th of January, and we have killer bees coming out of our killer bees. Coming out of our bee holes. That was wrong. Okay, I'm doing a scan of the neighborhood. I don't see any dogs or goats. Yeah, we know the goats are good.
Coast is clear.
Once again, as usual, take the spray adhesive and knock down guard bees. Because even though, the neighbors aren't really close, it's still too close. So, we need to put that down because I can't. Well, actually.
Hi, Jake.
Jesus. You know what, Hope?
Yeah.
Hi in Kentucky.
All right, look, it's too hard to reach up and unscrew this. So when we put this against, lower it down and put it against there.
Yep.
And you see right on the front here how they're coming and going. You see how they're coming and going out of the front here?
Oh, yeah.
So that is.
They're going onto that metal lip there.
Yep, that is excellent. Yep. So I like ladders that are like stairs.
This may balance that.
Okay, yep.
Hello, James. Hello in Georgia.
Perfect, that's it.
Hello in Maine.
Good. Feel good about that?
All right, yes, I feel good about myself now. I don't care. All right, we're gonna need the drill. You know the drill. All right, here we go.
I'm not seeing any chats on YouTube, so hopefully that's working. We had a lot of trouble on YouTube today.
Oh God, we never know. Okay, the good news is I don't see anything coming out. Do we have the? Can we please get the flashlight?
You got it?
Yeah, it's over there.
Yep.
On top.
Do you want to start taking some of these out? Because I don't know which side they're on. Wait. You know what? I think we need.
I'm to your right with it.
You know what?
Different head.
Yes, Wayne, thank you.
Look.
Appreciate it.
Oh, well, like, we have different size heads. There you go. You're gonna have to push. All right, let's go here. That's a size 2 Phillips. Yep.
I have your flashlight whenever you're ready.
You know what I think though, Hosh, is that they're on the other side over here. I really do. So I'm just knocking down guard bees with a
Thank you,
non-toxic spray adhesive. You guys have seen me use 1,000 times. Flashlight, thank you.
You got it.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So you were saying about guard bees?
Not of there. Not of there. Okay, good, good. So they are in the there.
Yeah. Were you just saying those were guard bees, Reed?
Yeah, these are guard bees up here. What I'm doing is with the spray adhesive, I'm basically immobilizing the guard bees so they can't just come out and torture the whole neighborhood. Now we have a whole bunch of bees that are going to be coming back from the field. And they never used to be aggressive, but lately they have been extremely aggressive. But the guard bees are the ones that pull the fire alarm, that sound the ooga horn, that send the alarm pheromone through the hive. There's an intruder. So if I can paralyze them with the spray adhesive and make it so they can't just come pouring out until we actually pull that soffit down, well then, bless my little cotton socks. I'm gonna have him take off. See, we got Phillips head screws here, and it looks like we can just take off one section. These guys are already aggressive, and they're just remnants. So I'm glad the neighbors put the dogs in. Okay, anybody got any questions and whatnot in comments? Keep them to yourself. No, actually, feel free to ask and whatnot.
Is it true that honey stops the pain of a sting?
No, only cussing and swearing. Actually, some people do ask me, what do I put on my stings when I get stung? Kisses. Okay, it's never worked. Fuck you. Anyway,
I'm gonna get up on the other side.
You got it.
and
Well, I guess you could put ice on it and take some Benadryl if it gets irritated.
Well, we can leave it here for now. But we need to take these.
Hi, Joshua. Thank you.
These are aggressive already.
Yeah.
So we don't want that goat to get stung over there. All right, now we're going to need to take these out, of course, right?
Yep.
That's a good question. Bees can still sting us through the suits on occasion.
Say that again.
Someone was asking if we can get stung through the suit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep, on occasion it happens.
Mainly, now these are like triple layer waffle weave. It's kind of like wearing grandma's bedspread. What?
There's a great advertisement.
I don't need that right now. I will, but I'm not right now. Anyway. What?
Grandma's bedspread.
Yeah, sure. Since when? All right, we'll see if he has the right head on that now to get these screws out, I hope. Yep. Put enough juice on it.
I'm going to come around to your left for a moment.
All right. So anyway, the main way that they get stung through the suits is if we get soaked with sweat or honey or rain and they stick to our shoulders or something, or we're crawling underneath something and and we're leaning on them, because a lot of times the ground is crawling with bees. And a prime example of that was, what was that one up on 190 Central Psychos? Remember that one? All right. Now, right
Hi, Carrie.
above
Thanks for joining.
You might have to back that up, but directly above, are there screws right through? Are there screws in there? Okay. Right, yeah, in our piece of wood. Yeah, that, yeah. You might have to change your ladder out a little bit. See, what I'm trying to do is take this piece down only. But I think we're in for quite a zoo here. Because you got 2 more, I believe.
Steven, I'd say the stingers are probably a little less than half an inch long.
What?
Someone asked how long the stingers are.
3 feet. At least that's what it feels like. And they're as big around as a goddamn 2x4.
Yeah, they hurt really bad.
Thank God these things aren't a foot long. These bees. That'd be hell on windshields. Oh, fine. Would you set these down on the patio there, the screws? Thank you.
You got it.
Did it come out? All right. I need you behind you. I need you to take some more screws out of this behind you, and then I'm going to move this over and get the pry bar and see if we can pop that down.
Greg, as far as we know, we have not heard about any in Alaska.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, can you take one more out down there? Or you're going to have to move your ladder. I'm just trying to not destroy this too much.
Yeah, Reed always says they're in the lower 48, and there's a map at the end of his
Alberta.
And Alberta, that's right. There's a map at the end of his YouTube videos too that shows their invasion across the country.
Oh yeah, I was forgetting about that.
Yeah, you guys can check that out in the end of our videos on YouTube on our regular videos we post on Fridays. So right now the bees are coming out and balling up outside of it a little bit, checking us out.
Yeah, and also they're coming back from the field because even in this weather, I mean, it's actually cold. And the wind.
It's cold, and we're on the north side of the house.
And we're on the north side of the house, and it is windy, and it's the 6th of February. And so, I mean, it's supposed to get down to 20 degrees tonight. So these bees are insane. All right, everyone?
It was only warm at the last property because we were in the sun.
You can do this without breaking a light.
They didn't spray them, they just sprayed a little bit of spray adhesive, and that's it so far.
I don't want to break that light, but
Maybe we need to go under the light?
well, I'm going to go in between. Like that. See there?
But then I'm not
AP Droid, good question. We do gather the honey and the honeycomb. Reed sells that at his store in Bisbee and online. He has a store in Tombstone as well.
Yeah. Hey, do you need a hammer too, Reed?
Yeah, a hammer and a pry bar, 2 bits.
We're in Sierra Vista, Arizona.
How come I have to pull right there? Of course there is. Always a lot of logistical shit with this, you guys.
Do you want me to push that piece of wood under the ladder for you?
No, actually, I think I got it. No, I thought I had it. Anyway, how's everybody doing out there? Hi!
Somebody asked how do they identify if their hive is Africanized?
That's a really good question. You can't. That's a real problem, especially for small beekeepers, because you can't tell by looking. They all look the same. And Africanized bees are mutts, granted, but so are all feral European hives around in this country. There are a lot of different types of European honeybees, but all feral ones, unmanaged hives, they're all mutts. And so then they get crossed with Africanized. You can't tell by looking. It's a real pain in the ass or wherever they get you.
Yeah, Dr. Feelgood, Reed actually marks the honeycomb he sells at the store where it came from. He puts a label on it.
Isn't that Carol or Ralph? Is that you guys? My old friends? I mean, hello? Is that you guys? Dr. Feelgood from where? Tell me what town you're in. Then I'll know who you are. Well, then I'll know who you're not. Or some thing. Anyway, all right.
Bumblebees are endangered, not Africanized killer bees. Well, they're in danger in a minute.
Very good. All right, this is really awesome, actually.
Oh, they're coming out of a hole on the other side of the wood.
Yeah, I believe it. We're going to find out exactly where they are in a minute here.
All right. I'm coming to your left.
I'm really trying to not destroy him. We go this, thank you. Not destroy the guy's house. This is, of course, siliconed up, but we're going to pop that loose. Come on, loose. Oh, man. That is, yeah, I don't want to destroy. Maybe I'm close enough. Oh, come on. It's got to come out one way or the other. That, thank you. Well, I really want the screws in this. Is this screwed on?
They're all Africanized killer bees here, so we already know.
You have a better.
We're in Arizona.
Do you have a straight blade? Somebody used some really good caulk with this.
Yeah, I've got one here, babe.
Thank you.
Yes, the homeowner's responsibility afterwards to fix anything that needs to be fixed.
Thank you. Oh boy, somebody used some really good caulk on this one.
Sierra Vista, Arizona. We're sort of near the Mexican border, southern Arizona.
Alright. There we go. Oh, yeah, more screws. Hey, we got that down below. Would you hand me the drill, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. I think I can reach these here. Yeah. Looks like we got one right here. I'm hoping just this piece will come off and then it'll expose it.
That'd be
unless they're
perfect.
on the other side. So welcome everyone. We're about to have a reveal, I think. Come on. Fucking thing. See, sometimes if you have a weird angle on it, you know? Yeah. Alright, I got 2 more to go. Well, he's going to be able to bend that trim back.
It's not 20 degrees now. It will be tonight. It's probably around 50 degrees, but in the shade it's a little colder.
Well, it's not on the. Oh, I see it.
Right there. Alright. So that, I think that does it for screws. But now we've got caulk to deal with. But, hold on. Yep. And whichever way is leaning. I'm trying to get in there. I think it's leaning my way. Yeah, it's leaning my way. It's gonna be easier to. You got it? Yeah. Awesome.
Worst type of gender reveal.
Oh, that's
I'm sorry, honey.
hilarious.
They're
Here, would you
Africanized
want
killer bees.
that? Sit down. Or maybe have her sit down.
Here, Wes.
Thank you.
Oh. Holy shit. Just saved the day. Okay, before we do anything, there's more. We're gonna have.
I'm gonna grab some more spray.
Woo! Yeah, grab some radiation. Holy shit.
That's new comb there. At least what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it is. Holy shit. Oh my god, guys. Holy crap.
Pull this out of here.
If you can without bunking me in the head. Alright. Yeah, they're active and mean. They're mean on the. We got a screw over there.
Yeah.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna climb. There you go. There you go. Woo! Yeah. Just everywhere. Look at this, guys. Holy cow, and they're mean. They're mean. If it was 100 degrees out, this would be an absolute catastrophe. You smell the venom?
Yep.
Alright, hold on.
Just that.
Actually, it's so damn windy. Yeah, you want to hold that? The wind is coming from that way, so I'm really worried about you and the lens.
Yeah.
Have we got a putty knife?
There's one. Yep.
And a tub. Because I want to, it's so windy and cold that I think I can just start cutting some.
All right. Let me just hang out here for a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of bees.
Sheet load, that's technical. That's the Latin for it. That is, I mean, that's a full hive, everybody. That is, Jesus, that's 30,000 bees?
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah. Totally.
Keep that off your face.
I know.
What the hell's up with this today? Anyway, I'm semi-worried. I'm not very worried about it. Anyway, so I'm just. This is a shitload of bees. I mean, this is
It's
just
all
like.
new comb.
It's all new comb. Yep. It is all new comb. Yep. Oh, they're not nice about it. Okay, well, I'm going to drop this in there. What's this? Spray adhesive. Thank you. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is spray the outside of it. Since the wind since the wind is from that way. Oh, I already had a spray adhesive.
Yeah, we don't use smoke. Smoke doesn't work.
Look at them peel up.
Vacuum doesn't work.
Look at them peel up. Look at them peel off.
Yeah.
Look at them peeling off to attack. I want to show everybody this. They're coming out in force now to attack. And if we were in an area where there were like neighbors right next door and all that, I would be really getting a lot more serious. But I want to show you guys out Killer Bee Nation land just how mean these things are. They are really incredibly super duper vicious. And you can't, look at how white this is. And this is all nectar. Look at that, everybody. Okay, where is that in there?
Yep.
So that's going to be Viking.
Oh, you're okay. Yep, it's all good. Just keep an eye on it.
Okay, this one's a little dangerous westward.
I wouldn't bother spraying west.
No,
not
not
out
the
there.
wind. The wind is just blowing it away. That's why I'm not spraying. And so I'm going to actually cut the comb down. They're all going to come back, and then we can knock them down. So, but yeah, they're not nice. I mean, thank goodness Miriam didn't get hurt on this. Right
Right off of it.
yeah, they're coming out.
Is that right?
This is it's a little bit of brood and a lot of nectar. So
Yeah, there's a queen, but we don't give a shit.
No, there's a queen. There's a queen at every gay bar. What? Anyway, no, we don't care about the queen. Now the queen, okay, the reason we don't care is because, you know, you got 30, 50, 100,000 of these trying to kill you. You're not going to look for one. All right, now I'm going to be checking this out, everybody, because I want to show you that this is larvae. It's not spring.
Yeah, look at that.
It's not spring, and I'm dropping things.
Yeah.
Not spring, and I'm dropping things.
You want to, is that honey or larva?
It's combo, but we're going to separate it
Okay.
in the field, I believe. This looks like we've got a lot of nectar. So, yeah, these guys are not nice. And westward, we do want to keep an eye out on the street to make sure nobody's walking by.
Yeah, so yeah, we've got a queen, yeah, they sting one time and they're dead. All the rules are the same for honeybees. They're honeybees, except they're murderous.
Exactly. They didn't get their name killer for nothing. So I'm dropping the brood comb on the ground. This goes that is nectar.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. But what do you think about the bees?
Also lovely.
So, and these are relatively new. I mean, they have not been here. See how white this comb is? I don't know how these guys are surviving. This is all nectar, no brood.
Yeah.
I don't know how these guys are surviving. These came in within the last 6 weeks or 2 months. What the hell are they doing? How can they survive? It's the winter. Oops, well, there went that. That's pollen.
Yep.
That's pollen. So now what's going to happen is, yes, they're aggressive. Yes, they're a pain in the ass. We're going to let them ball up. Oops, threw that on the ground. I'm going to climb down so their attention is not on me and let them ball up.
Yeah. Wes, can I hand you this?
And we'll take this radio. So, all right, that's 2 hives today in soffits, and both of them new.
All right.
What the hell, huh?
Yeah.
So, wow. All right, so yeah, they're still on it. Now, without bee suits, we'd be dead. All 3 of us. It would be over. But I'm just using this as a teaching example to everyone about how. Is she okay?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm just going to get up there, and then I'll spray it down.
Yeah. And then we're going to use, we can do this non-toxic, because if you spray adhesive, they will drop to the ground or not be able to fly, and who cares?
They'll kill anything. I think a bear would outrun them eventually. A bear would sustain many stings and then, you know, would run away.
I watched one hive kill.
But listen to this.
1,000-pound hog. I watched one hive kill a 1,000-pound hog. That's right, 1,000 pounds. They kill horses, 1,500-pound horse. So they'll kill anything. Yeah.
Yeah. We're in Arizona.
Human beings are
We're in Sierra Vista, Arizona today. Whew. So these are meaner bees, definitely hotter than the last hive. And if we had sunlight on this and if it was warmer out, we'd be even, they'd be even more aggressive. So, hey everybody, thanks for being with us. No, we don't relocate these assholes. You know, where? Relocate them where? You know, exactly. There's no place safe to put these. And there's no shortage of them. We don't care. A lot of misgivings about bees, a lot of misgivings about honeybees. Honeybees are not an endangered species, and these are Africanized honeybees. No, smoke doesn't work. Smoke doesn't work on killer bees. Vacuum doesn't work on killer bees. All right, I'm going to get the pruning seal.
Pruning seal. Pruning seal is next. so we had 2 hives that are brand new. It's the 6th of February. No, this should not be happening. This is way too weird. They should not be swarming now. For one thing, there are no wildflowers out, period. Now I have to take that. My man's Anita up at the ranch is in bloom. It's the 6th of February. It's the earliest I've ever seen it. You know what it is? It's a bee oculus. Yeah, this is a bee NATO.
They're forming a bee ball on Reed's neck.
What do you got? Oh, look what he's doing up there. And look up in the sun. You see that with the stand back just a little bit?
That's insane.
You see that with the sun?
These bees
Isn't that
blew
awesome,
up.
guys? Look at that. Is that cool? I'm going to go back and look under the sheet.
Hi, Tony. Thanks for joining. We all still joining. We're in Sierra Vista, Arizona. This is Hosh up here on the ladder.
Alright, so we sprayed the pruning seal. That'll keep any newbies from coming in.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is right above the homeowner's door.
Front door.
Front door.
And I am absolutely certain that she's got children. So, you know, for all you bee huggers out there worried about us relocating and all this kind of shit, I care more about this woman's children and her pets than I do about those fucking invasive bees.
Yeah. We don't use dish soap. Reed used to do that. It makes too big of a mess at homeowners' properties, and it's also really hard to carry that around all day to a million jobs.
What's that?
The whole dish soap thing.
Oh, yeah. I used to. Man, people complain so much about the mess.
Yeah.
I mean, so much. Look at this stinging the phones. I mean, they're still aggressive as hell. So what we do is we coat where they were with the undercoating because it masks the pheromones. And so we're going to leave that open so that the owner can, well, fix it later, but we need it to air out and whatnot.
Yep, and then we got some remnants on the other side here, you guys. See that?
So this spray adhesive, of course, knocks them down to the ground and the ants get them.
Yep,
Pretty awesome, huh?
just like that.
So, oh, look at this. We have an actual doorway. Isn't that a doorway?
Oh yeah, a little doorway in the comb.
Look at this. Now this is a doorway. Oh, this is so cool. No, this is just where they robbed it. So this looks like it had fallen down. But I want to show everybody in the sun. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Where we put it up to the sun. So, can you see through it, or
Yeah. It's beautiful.
how about the other camera?
Yeah, I think so. The sun's in my eyes, so I'm hoping for the best.
Well, here, I'll put it. You just leave that there. You leave that there, and I'll put the comb where it should
Thank
go.
you. Yes, there
Can
we
everybody
go.
see that? Isn't that just cooler than hell? That is, I call that opposing hexagonal construction. Because where they have the 6-sided cells on the other side of them directly, they meet in the middle. And so that makes it 10 times stronger. And this is the strongest natural structure on the planet. Pretty awesome shit, huh?
Thanks, Reed. I love how you can see all the sacred geometry in there. High Ramona, high melody.
Oh. Wow, not bad, huh? So,
Bees went crazy.
yeah, we might make it look.
They are pissed. Their pheromone changed. I could smell it.
Yeah, we'll hang on a little bit and answer some questions and whatnot, and comments and hi everyone. How is everyone doing? Boy, they're attacking Westford big time. They hate the phones.
Oh yeah.
They're,
Are they on me too?
yeah, they're on you. They're bouncing off of you and yeah, off your head and whatnot. I mean, not as bad as it could be. Of course, a lot of times it's
They are all over
somebody
the
shared
phones.
the live. Thank you so much. How do I get them off of something or other? I couldn't remember that. How do you destroy them? With cojones like this.
You're looking at it.
You're looking at it. You're looking at it. How do we destroy them?
You're watching.
Wow, with good looks. How else?
Oh yeah, we did start a poll on YouTube if you want to vote on how Reed became so handsome.
Okay, I don't know how these guys come. Leave them alone for 5 minutes in the truck. It's like, let's do this.
You can vote on it. It's under the community tab.
Dirty dog, let's do this. You know, Westford and Hosh, just like misbehaving children for Christ. If I have to stop this truck, if you make me... Anyway.
Are we there yet?
Are we there? You don't have to pee again, do you? Oh, my God. So we're just knocking down remnants. No, okay, once again, the remnant bees. These are the bees that are still farting around. We're not going to get them all. Period. It's just the way it is, because it's like herding cats. You're not going to get them. I use that analogy all the time. They will die off tonight. It's supposed to get down to 20, probably 25 degrees here in Sierra Vista, 20 degrees up at the ranch, because we're at about 5,800 feet up there. And so 25, they'll freeze out. They have nobody to keep them warm. The rest of the hive, here's an interesting little fact, guys. With a normal hive, say you got 50,000 bees in a hive. If it's 10 below outside, by balling up in the middle and eating honey, which is pure energy, and vibrating, okay, which, creating heat, they can keep it at 65 degrees. Yeah, in the middle of that. And then they'll do the penguin thing, where they rotate out from the center to keep warm, let the cold ones go in the middle. And so they're really incredible. They're really unbelievable. But when the hive is removed and they're all exposed, these remnant bees are flying around. They're like an amputated limb, and you can live without your finger, but your finger can't live without you. So they're going to have the finger up there. I'm not saying which one. And anyway, it's going to be really cold tonight. This is a perfect time of year to do this stuff. They're going to die off. Hosh, how do you feel after your sting in the neck?
I'm okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't ask that, but how do you feel? Anyway.
He was
I'm
crying
fine.
earlier.
I'm fine. I'm not anaphylactic.
Have the tears dried?
I'm all right.
No, the tears haven't dried.
So Melody on YouTube is enjoying our pecan honey.
Oh, hell yes.
Wow.
Mel!
That is
Oh my God. Hi, Mel. Okay. Anyway, these guys are in Grand Marais up in Minnesota, right, guys? At the Blue Water Cafe.
Yeah,
Is that the
happened to
Mel
that
that's
pie?
on?
Did you eat that pie?
That pie.
Did
What
you
pie?
eat the whole damn pie?
What pie? What
Because
pie?
I saw a pie
What pie?
arrive.
What pie? It was cobbler.
By
By the time we got it, it was cobbler.
Hey, look, it all.
No,
goes
it's
to
actually
same
in the
place.
freezer. It's
Oh,
actually in the
okay.
freezer because UPS guy got a little rough with it, and so it came as a pie. These guys use our honey to make these delicious berry pies, or so I've heard. We have to try them, and so I got it, and it was. So it's in the freezer, and so we're going to bake it and have a little pie tasting, everyone. That's right.
Yay, it is that Melody. Thank you.
Oh, hi guys. CF&D. Mel told her handsome husband that she wants to get in a bee suit. Is this correct?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, next time they come down, because they came down to visit a few months ago. When was that, Hosh?
Oh boy, it wasn't that long. 2 months.
Yeah, maybe 2 around the holidays, something like
Yeah.
that, before Christmas.
And they're from Blue Water Cafe, is that
yeah,
correct?
yeah, absolutely, yeah, old friends. And they've been using our honey in their pies for 128 years. And that's anyway. But they actually came to Bisbee to visit, and you can see we live streamed a little nickel tour for them of old Bisbee down there. It's just a fascinating little town,
Yeah.
old mining community, and I've stumbled around it for many years. Anyway, she wants to come down and get in a bee suit. So when are you guys planning a trip, Mel? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll
So-
see about that.
Those asking how Hosh got stung, that was earlier after a job.
You won't believe this.
He undid his net to go use the
You won't
bathroom,
believe
and he
it.
actually got stung in Home Depot.
At
They
the
were, I had like a handful of them in my suit.
handful of them in his suit.
Yeah, I felt them crawling up
Which
and down
he
my
keeps
arms.
for sympathy. It's just ridiculous.
So they might have been honest when we left the job, and sometimes they get in the truck.
Yes.
So they ended
Well,
up getting in his bee suit.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times they're on our suits and whatnot, and people, ask, especially when we're super covered with bees, are you going to go home that way? Look at this. He's got the BQ look. Not GQ, BQ. Yeah, there we go. Lounging. Ladder lounging.
Hello in Norway. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Norway, how are you doing? So sometimes they'll be so covered in these damn things, and people ask, are you going to drive home that way? And I tell them, yeah, when we're in the truck and we're covered in bees and they're flying out the windows, we never get pulled over for some reason. I'm not sure, actually.
Miriam said there's one inside the house.
Oh, really? Well, it had to come in through, I don't know where.
We're inside the house.
Where? Which room? Miriam?
I'm glad she messaged us.
We're at
on here.
Miriam's house.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going to happen, Miriam, and this is a really good educational thing for folks, is when bees get into a room, contrary to what our brains would say, they are no longer a threat to us. A nuisance, yes. A threat, no. The reason is they instinctually know they have to get out. They know they're trapped in a room, and they navigate by light.
Front door.
So they go to the windows there's got to be a crack around or maybe underneath. They crawled in from underneath or something. I don't know. Anyway, they go to the windows if they can fly. They go to the windows during the day and a light bulb at night and dehydrate and die very quickly. So I have gone into, Hosh has actually seen me do this in Douglas, where a front window had thousands of bees in it. And this is after a pretty good removal down there. What the hell did we call that one, Hosh? Do you remember?
Oh, that was abejas asesinas.
Oh, abejas asesinas. Yeah, bees, assassin bees. And so I walked in with the shop vac without a suit on. And of course, everybody's totally shocked and went up, but I've been doing this for 30 plus years. I know what to expect from them, kinda. And I walked in and started shop vacuuming them off of, and thousands of them on the inside of the picture window, and didn't get stung or nothing because I knew I wouldn't. And just shop vacuuming them up.
Do you want me to take a look around the door here?
Maybe so. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt, I guess. I mean, there might be a crack in a window, but the good.
Is there a possibility that there's a second hive here?
No,
It
because
doesn't look like it. but
no,
I'm
because
just
they would
wondering,
be a
is
lot.
there really-
They would be more nuclear.
Right, they're really coming and going out of these cracks.
Well, that's because
But I think it's just remnant bees.
well, it's remnants that are.
I don't see any cracks in the door. I'm just wondering about
I
underneath.
looked in there with a flashlight. There's nothing.
Yeah.
And besides that,
Yeah.
they would be a whole lot more aggressive.
The door looks pretty secure.
But they're
Well, they
coming-
could have crawled
see,
underneath.
They're in and out of the crawl space up here. You know.
Well, where's the flashlight?
right.
Oh, I put it in the bucket
I
for
don't.
you?
I don't believe that there's another.
Well, I
hive,
looked in there
but-
already, and there's not.
Right.
But I would love for you to educate yourself on it and take a look.
Let me grab the flashlight for you guys.
Yeah, please. Thank you. And also,
But I'm just saying that's how they might have
And I
gotten
know
in.
that, and I know there's not because we would have a lot. You see, this is really another good educational thing. Is even though every hive is an enemy of every other hive, the alarm pheromone's the same. And so when one hive gets riled up, they all get riled up. And so we would have a lot more of a serious attack situation going on here if there was a second hive nearby. And we don't. In fact, they're calming down immensely. The more that we spray, the less active they are.
Yeah, and I see them balling up on the left.
Yeah. So
Well, inside that space, they're balling up.
ring the doorbell, Hosh.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Is that what you see? Do you see them from? That's where they are. Yep.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yep.
All right, well that's an easy remedy.
Yep. So yeah, here.
Yeah, Yeah.
You need that flashlight. I can make it.
yeah, but let's show the kids at home.
Is that the spray glue or the pyrophene?
Can they see this up in here?
And don't get that
not
on
so
the
much.
land. You're down drift from that.
Yeah.
I'll be moving then if you want.
Here.
Well, I just don't want to get that on the lens.
No, no, but I want to show them the remnant bees all up in here.
Oh, okay. We'll grab it.
Yep. So I'm gonna knock these out.
Hey, Miriam, any more inside?
There we go. Look at all those.
Mel, you still with us?
All right, so I'm gonna spray those down.
All right.
I'll keep an eye for her.
And
No,
see-
we're not using pesticides on this job.
No, we're not using.
It's
any
all
pesticides. We
it's
don't
all
need to.
spray glue. We don't need to.
I mean, if we don't need to use
We
products,
only-
we don't use it. There's
Yeah.
no reason to be spraying shit around we don't need.
Yeah.
Very conservative with that stuff. Miriam, are there any more inside, or how's it looking?
Yeah, let us know, Miriam, if you get a chance, please.
You shouldn't, but if it sounds like a straggler. Mel, you still on? Because we're going to be trying that pie. I don't know. It's just we've been so doggone busy.
Yeah, she's still on.
right on.
Melody's on.
Okay, right on, Mel. We're Wednesday. We got to go to Portal and do a great big job in an attic and remove. The bees have been there for a decade or more, and so Portal's beautiful and all that. And we're going to go up there and do that one on Wednesday. But the way the weather's been, because yesterday it was 70 degrees, the day before that it was 65.
There's,
I mean, it's going to be what, 60 today here?
yeah, there's 2 bees in her house now.
Okay. They're going to go to the windows, Miriam, and you can just vacuum them up. And so they'll probably go to one of these windows here. If they can, oh, there she is. If they can fly. If they can't fly, then they're crawling underneath because they got spray adhesive. But there's no toxins or anything, so they can be just vacuumed
She's
up.
over there in the window?
Are they in the window?
I don't know, I'm asking you, or asking her.
I'm gonna look.
Are they going to the window?
I don't see
They
any.
always do.
Yeah.
Well, if they can. But I don't see
Or
any
light
flying
source.
around. Usually you see them bouncing off the window. I don't see any. So, anyway, that's good news. That's good news. I should say only 2.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, and a really good thing about it is these bees were in an external soffit area and not like in the roof, because if they're in the roof area, you see we got a board totally separating it here. I guess they could have got in a crack up there and went in. Yeah, that could be.
We're in Sierra Vista, Arizona, for those just joining and asking.
And but you're not going to have, you know, hardly any inside, because they're all out here. Now they're going to be balling up. And anyway, the war is over. We're on the tail end of it. We're at the 95% level. And with any war, with any battle, and Miriam knows this in dealing with the idiots in Tombstone.
Yeah, Miriam, the ones inside your house will go to the window to try to get out. Or that's what they think they're going to do.
Yeah, if they can fly, they will.
Yes.
Or light bulbs, because they navigate by light.
So inside the house, correct. The ones outside shouldn't come to your windows.
I'll hang out
No,
for a while.
no, they won't. Yeah. No, the ones outside are going to go to their front, where their front door was, because that's all they know. Now, and this is mainly for Miriam, because it'll be on the piece of paper that I give you, which is a, you know, receipt, invoice. It's like a combo sheet, and has a whole bottom half of it is, so you've had some bees, and it's really good reading, because I wrote it. Anyway, it has to do with what to expect after we leave, because these remnant bees are going to ball up there. They're going to stay close to where their front door used to be, because that's all they know. And they're very landmark oriented. So that's all they know is that peak in that area. And so there's going to be a little ball of them up there, maybe the size of your fist, maybe a little bigger, that will die out overnight, especially if it gets down to 25 degrees here.
She killed it.
Oh, good. Awesome. Awesome. I heard it scream from here. Good job. Put the cuffs on it. Anyway.
What did she do? She killed it?
Yeah, she killed it. Yeah.
How did she do it?
I don't know. How'd you do it? Shotgun? I didn't hear the blast. Use the 9. Use the 9mm. Anyway, I use BB. Get it? Shot?
Oh, snap.
Oh, okay, snap. Okay. Okay. Anyway, these remnant bees will die out like overnight. Now, in the summer, if it was 100 degrees out, they can last for a couple of weeks, remnant bees.
Hairbrush.
Huh?
Hairbrush. I love it. I love her style.
Comb, hairbrush?
Hairbrush.
Okay, got it. Okay, anyway. So, they will die out probably by tomorrow. If it gets down to 25 degrees, you ain't going to see any bees farting around. Except for possibly, although this was such a new hive that, with older hives especially, now this is totally fascinating. You got your remnant bees, like I was saying. You also have what are called robber bees. Okay, robber bees in a 3-mile radius. Yeah, 3-mile radius. All the beehives know about each other in case they can steal honey from each other. They're total Vikings. Total Vikings. So you got bees sniffing around all the time, and the main job of any guard bees at the entrance to any hive are to keep away robber bees. That's until we show up, right? Or until you start mowing your lawn. Then they're going to try to kill you too. So with this hive is too new, I don't think you're going to have very many robber bees. But with an older hive, all of the beehives will be sniffing around. They sniff around each other's hives all the time, but every beehive smells different to every other beehive. So bees from one hive going to another hive will get chased off or killed. So you would have robber bees. Very fascinating stuff. These guys, they love to steal honey from each other. They're just horrible.
And if you don't mind explaining just a little bit too, somebody asked you about the taste of the honey, and they were asking if it tasted the same as European
Oh, that's
honey.
a really good question, actually. As opposed to all the stupid questions. No, I'm just fucking with you. No, it's really a good question, because now these are honeybees. Africanized bees are honeybees. They're Africanized. They're a cross between African and European. Africanized. Why the hell did they do that? Well, they knew that the pure African bee made up to twice as much honey and was super disease resistant. Well, they got all those good traits. They also got all the negative that comes with it when you're crossbreeding shit, right? And you could end up with a chihuahua. So, the honey, they're honeybees. So the honey is technically the same between Africanized and European. The only difference between European, or between different types of honey, for instance, is the type of flowers the bees are messing with. The type of nectar they're getting, okay? In our neck of the woods here at Mesquite, honey is super light. Really, really, really light. Did we give her a jar yet? I don't think we did.
I don't know if we gave her one, but we have one for you,
Yeah,
Miriam.
Miriam, we got a jar of honey for you.
Yeah, you earned it.
Jar of honey, yep. Oh, you earned it. Yep. Squishing that bee. Anyway, so we got a jar of honey. Don't let us forget.
Okay.
And it's mesquite. So the lighter the honey in our neck of the woods, the more mesquite flowers the bees are messing with, and some really rare honey, because mesquite doesn't grow in Wisconsin. Okay, it doesn't grow anywhere but here and in this Sonoran desert area. But then when they get into wildflowers, people's fruit trees, and gardens, the honey gets darker. And different flavors, of course, like orange blossom honey and clover honey. And our honey I call a high desert wildflower mix, because it's a safe statement. I got no idea what the hell they're messing around with.
Yeah.
And mesquite, little cat claw, a little protecting, little serving, how it is. And we're bee enforcement. Ha, that was so funny. Oh my God. Anyway, so different types. No difference between European and. Oh, good. People are so excited to call me. Oh God.
And isn't wild honey better though? Anyways, when you get the comb, it's got full of pollen.
Well, yes. When you get the comb like we do, like you just saw us get out of there. Okay, when you buy honey from the store, it's all wonderful and stuff as long as it has not been adulterated. Okay. When you get honey out of a normal hive, there is little or no propolis or pollen in it. Primarily because it's in the hive, in the managed hive, it's a different storage area for the bees and a different collection technique for the beekeeper to get propolis and pollen. When you have this going here, I was showing you there's nectar and there's pollen right next to it. All right. And then the propolis is the glue that holds the hive together. So it's all in there. We got it all. And so that's what we turn into Viking honey, which is all of everything it's actually very hands-on, kind of like the witch's cauldron, toil and trouble and boil. We don't boil it, of course, we warm it up enough to get it to flow. Mix it all together, it's got all the propolis and pollen in it. We call it Viking honey. Not even available on the website, but it's just so damn rare.
It's delicious.
We really don't even have any left. I think all we have are the little tiny jars now. We sell out when we get it. It's kind of like the pecan honeycomb, Mel. She got some of the pecan honeycomb. Also, the pecan honeycomb is much more expensive, and it's just the rarest honeycomb in the world. But so anyway, we're expecting to have a really super duper year because we've had so much rain. Oh, I looked on the weather report, everybody. It's supposed to snow a week from Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, snow again here. Well, it's February. I mean,
sure.
We normally, get 10 snows a year here, and one of them will be a foot. In Bisbee, anyway. We're about 1,000 feet higher in Bisbee. It's all elevation here.
Yeah.
And so, anybody got any questions? We're doing great. We're going to kind of wrap it up a little bit here.
Yeah, and as we're waiting for the remnant bees to do their thing, do we have to seal that up at all with any spray foam or anything?
No. Mainly because any bees that do crawl in those cracks are solo and they're going to die. They can't live without the rest of the hive. Amputated limb analogy again, right? And so they'll die off, and this hive is screwed. It's over. The war is over. We won, which we have to.
And yes, we do go to Wilcox. We go to that area quite often.
Oh yeah, we go to Wilcox all the time. We had to rescue the Wilcox Hospital a couple of times last year. We had to go north of Wilcox up on up by the Apple Annie's up there. We're all over up there actually.
One of our current
we were up.
vids.
Where were we? Out on Key
Lane.
Key Lane.
One of our current pin vids. We've got an LP up at the Key Lane job.
Oh, you guys got to see it. It's in
And
Wilcox.
that's in Wilcox.
It was wow! It was amazing. It's a huge hive sitting outside in a eaves like this, but outside. And all we did was put the ladder up, and they just peeled off and came out and attacked in force. You got to see it. Key Lane. It's on our pinned vids and TikTok.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Was that amazing?
And before we wrap it up, someone says, "What's to stop the bees from quickly moving to a new place to start a new hive?"
That's another really good question. Okay, a couple of things. When we leave, the remnant bees, that's what's flying around here. Okay, the bees that are left over. Good question. The bees that are left over flying around, the remnant bees, once again, the analogy that I use all the time is they're like an amputated limb. Okay, you can live without your finger, but your finger can't live without you. They can't just go start another hive somewhere. For one thing, they don't have a queen. even if they did, even if the queen somehow, she's not out here flying around. They squirrel her away to hide her. It's kind of like the presidential motorcade. They squirrel her away to hide her while the war is on. They don't want her to get killed. But can your heart live without the rest of your body? No. The queen cannot live without the rest of the hive. It takes a minimum of 5,000 bees and a queen, healthy queen, to start a hive. Well, these bees cannot go start their own hive, and they can't go join another hive. All right. Just like if I had an amputated limb, my finger can't crawl over to westward and become part of her hand. It's not going to happen. Weird analogy, huh?
Yeah, it's a zombie analogy.
Thank
I
you.
like
Yeah,
it.
zombie analogy. That's awesome. Yeah, exactly. And so no, these bees are screwed. Good question though. They can't just go start another hive because there isn't enough of them. A, they have no queen and no gumption to do it. They're like your finger. Your finger
Right.
can't start a new human.
Right.
Your finger can't just go start a new human, or boy, it would be a different world, wouldn't it?
And is there still a discount code for your honey online?
Yes, I believe that it still is up. It's KBG. That's Killer Bee Guy. Get it? KBG. Lay awake nights. Anyway, KBG1, the number one, not spelled out, the number one. So KBG1 is 20% off, you guys. Please go buy some honey, because Daddy needs a new bee suit. And I gotta get a patch for my back. Hosh has one. I don't have one yet. Oh, we gotta get one for Westwood.
Yeah, we got to figure out what our patches are gonna be.
Yeah,
Give us suggestions, guys.
Yeah, I do like the honey badger idea. We've had that before. He's already got the Oriental Dragon thing going on. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Westford gets one. I get one.
We're gonna get one that looks good with your Superman cape.
Oh
superhero
yeah.
cape.
What about the tights though? I want something that accentuates my. Anyway, my tramp stamp.
So then it's a butterfly patch. Perfect.
Butterfly, yeah. Don't
Isn't
see there. You want to see the other half of it, don't you, you guys? I know you sick bunch of fucks.
Tramp stamp's always a butterfly.
Anyway, why is it always a butterfly? Tramp stamp. Anyway, we love you guys. Thank you so much for coming along. We're gonna sign off, wrap this up.
We're gonna meet Miriam or Honey.
Yeah, we've got Miriam or Honey. Miriam, do you have a back door we can talk through, go to? Since this is kind of a little bit active, does she have a side door or something?
I'm waiting for her to answer.
Okay, she might have. This is the middle of the night for her.
Yeah, she might have dozed off.
Thank you for sticking with us, Miriam. I'll call her. I'll call you in a second if I don't hear from you in a second.
All right.
Mel, good to see you, Melody. Yeah, we'll get you in a bee suit.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Anyway, we love you guys. Please go to killerbeeguy.com and get some honey. Say goodbye, Hosh.
Bye, Hosh.
Thanks for joining,
See everybody.
everybody.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, if you got bees coming and going under a shed, soffit of your house, something like that, don't deal with it yourself. Call a professional.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around. These things are in all 48 lower states. Don't mess around. Don't listen to the propaganda. Call an exterminator.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Should I leave these screws for her?
Yeah, we can leave this. Oh, hey, we got Miriam. Hi, Miriam.
Hey, are they still gonna be assholes when Ray go to leave?
When do you leave? At 6? No.
Okay.
No, you'll be good.
All right.
Yep. Do you have a side door that we can work on?
Yeah.
Work through, whatever. We can get you your honey. Okay, so anyway, I'll talk to you in a second. I'm gonna get my clipboard. All right, right on.
All right, so we're signing off.
Okay, yep, we're signing off. Say goodbye, Westford.
Bye.
Okay, love you guys, and who knows, we might be back in a half an hour. We don't know.